All right, we are back at California Auto Works, and it is dyno day again for the Dodge Charger. Last time I left you guys, we had just installed the CD1. We finished the break-in of the 480, 480, 230, 230 camshaft. We finished installing the Proform 750, and we had an initial tune on the ignition timing, and we ended up getting it ready for the dyno. I already made a couple passes, so let me show you guys what we did. I don't know if you guys remember, but last time we made about 220 horsepower. I don't remember exactly what the torque was. So on the initial run, 36 degrees total timing, 78 jets in the front, 80 jets in the rear, we ran a maximum of 254 horsepower, and maximum torque checked in at 275. The guys with me said that the engine was blowing out too much black smoke, and I did notice that the engine was hesitating a little bit on the way here. So I decided to jet down the carburetor 4 jet sizes on the primary. So now I'm running 74 in the front and 80 in the rear. So as you guys can see, the engine picked up a ton of torque down low, and it even picked up some horsepower. Unfortunately, I stopped the run a little bit earlier than I should have, but the highest that I made on that run was 251. But if I would have kept going, it definitely would have surpassed what I had before. But for the sake of argument, let's call it 255, just like on the first run. Peak torque actually came in a little bit sooner, and it moved up to 277 pounds of torque. I still think the engine was running a little rich, so I jet down the rear 2 jet sizes. So we are at 74 now in the front and 78 in the rear, and now we're gonna go ahead and make a third run. Alright, so as a recap, the blue line is running 80 jets in the rear, and the green line is only swapped over to 78. I wasn't sure if this line was correct, so I went ahead and made a second run with that same jet size. And although the line cleared up a little bit, the amount of power that it made is exactly the same. So I'm going to go back up to the 80s in the rear. I'm going to keep the fronts the same, and then we're going to go ahead and hit it again, just to make sure that top line is the correct line, and I'm also going to run it out just as far as I have the other ones. Alright, so this is my rear metering block. As you guys can see, I have jet extensions in the rear, and then I have my 78 jets. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the 80s that I have right here, drop them in, and then make another run, see if we can make some more horsepower. Alright, so I just finished my last run, and comparing it to my previous run, it looks almost exactly the same versus the run that we talked about earlier, where I had the same jetting before that made more power, but I shifted earlier. It seems to have made more power. So what I'm thinking is, the more runs that we put in this motor, the hotter the engine gets and the lower the numbers are going to get. So these two are ran at the same jet settings. Peak to peak, we're losing about 15 pounds of torque and about 10 horsepower on the low end. So on the top end, it seems to get a little bit better, but that's probably because of the charge cooling effect from the added fuel, which tends to lower intake temps, and it does tend to recover a little bit of that horsepower. So I think the actual reason why our numbers are low right now is because the engine's really hot. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a chance to cool down, and then we're going to hit it again. Alright, so these were our final numbers. I did as best as I could with the mechanical advance to get as much horsepower as I could. My final jetting was 74 in the front, 78 in the rear. We're looking at a maximum torque value of 273 pounds of torque, and the horsepower we're looking at 263, which is about 40 horsepower up from where I had it with the old camshaft and carburetor. So I'll try to put both of these graphs up in the screen so you guys can see them. Next time you guys see this car, it's going to be out at the racetrack. We're having a rematch against No Bolts Left Behind, so stay tuned for that. I will see you guys all in the next one. Night Wrencher out.